loaded.
Aye. That's like a nice dream, huh? A nice dream you pop on and you just like.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I want soft life. Oh.
Pay for it.
Yeah.
And if you pay for it and you pay for it. They pay for it and you pay for it.
So,
Okay.
Hey.
What's happening, Wama?
What is it? Well, let's start off with General Tumukunde. Today there was an official requiem mass held at Kolo ceremonial grounds to send him off. Right now the body was airlifted by
General Tumukunde.
Tumwine.
Did I say Tumukunde?
You say Tumukunde.
I said Tumwine.
I'm
sorry if I say Tumukunde. I meant Eli Tumwine. General Eli
Tumwine.
Yes, the late. The body has been airlifted to Rekitoma.
Kazo.
In Kazo. That's where there's a requiem mass that's going to happen tomorrow at 10. Then the burial will happen later on in the day. Today, President Museveni was the chief mourner, and he had chief mourner.
Akulembedde abakungubazi.
Tosobola kugamba guest of honor. Kati ogamba guest of honor.
No. The president abaddewo wali waki muyita chief honor mbukati
chief
mourner mbu yasinzo yakulembedde abakungubazi ye mukungubazi omukulu
kasinga omise otya
lindako omukungubazi omukulu yabusomerera lwaki muyina omukungubazi omukulu mwe pena tuba bakungubazi yandibadde omukungubazi omukulu nkakasa yandibadde okay maama oba abaana be
No, by the way, what you don't know is that the president and Tumwine were also very close.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. They're very close. They are childhood friends. He was telling stories of, their life, and you could tell they were very close.
So, I think in the bush, being in the bush for like 5-6 years.
Together. Just a few men.
1981 to 86.
Tugende mu bush. Whatever. Tugenda babiri mu myaka mukaga. Tuyinza okomawo banaye. Nga tulina abatuwerekera nga bagamba emyaka gye bamaze omukaaga mu kibira.
There's that story that has been doing rounds, a story that was written by
the Daily Monitor.
But they have apologized eventually.
Yes, they've since apologized.
I think they had miscommunicated or they got it all wrong.
Yes,
when they said
misinterpreted.
Yes.
Bagule aeroplane
for
jets
for the widow, and that was not.
There was a video circulating
apparently
of the widow making such statements, but then the family saying we are not asking for you.
There's a video that I have seen where a relative was saying, Tumwine yasomesa abaana bangi abaana batalina babe. He took so many of them to school and he was looking after them. So what this person was saying was that they were planning to buy for him. Baba, they were planning on mugulira enyonyi. And then she said, now that he's gone, I think we should not actually stop with the plans. We should actually go ahead and buy it for the widow instead. So she can travel or fly to Kazo whenever she wants.
To go and see the dead body, the grave.
Yes, and then come back.
Yeah, but anyway,
she did not actually address it to the mourners. She said the people that he looked after.
My God.
Hey, he was a
He took care of so many children, apparently.
Nobody's died on me. Why?
What do you mean? Same as when Thingy died.
Who?
The guy that died recently. Speaker.
Jacob Bolan.
Yes, he was also taking care of very many people. I think sometimes we see these guys in positions like this, but we do not know
what the personality. It comes down to the personality of someone and who they are.
Usually, many of them are taking care of so many people, and that's a good thing.
Nze abantu b'ennyambye ne bensomesezza ne betwegatta tuyinza n'obutagula ttaka ebyaddala naye basomesezza bapulaninga gula nnyonyi maani tukole nnyo kankole nnyo lito.
Let's really work hard. Anyway, Daily Monitor did apologize, and I think that is water under the bridge. But the president talked about it. He mentioned about Ugandans who are being uncouth, or behaving badly towards it, and he was talking to Jolly, addressing the widow, Jolly Tumwine, and the children. Says, don't mind these Ugandans. They are speaking nothing. So he was actually trying to tell them, let them speak, but they're just speaking nothing. The way they spoke about us when we went to the bush, they called us vagabonds, like people who roam from one place to another. How do you leave a means government and then you go to the bush to fight? So when we fought, and after those years we came back, they started calling us Moses, like we are heroes now. So he's saying, especially the Banyankole. Hey. They have bad mouths, they just speak for...
Are you kidding?
Yes, he said it. Then, but of course, he was using the Banyankole as an example to represent people who are being like rude on social media. Then he also talked about Tumwine's firing of the first gun, first shot, bullet. He said it was a mistake. He was not inside. He did to fire the first gun.
There weren't, there were no intentions of firing whatsoever.
No, it was not a plan to fire. It was not a strategic move. But he said later on it served as a blessing in disguise. God used him because he fired a gun and there was a Tanzanian, I think, security guy who had the gunshot and then went into a bunker that had other guns to pick a gun. So in the process, they all ran towards that direction, and I think they were able to put him down and then steal the guns and everything that they wanted. So it worked out for them in the end.
After stealing guns.
So he said it was
so Linda
God used to win it if he made a mistake at first.
Yakuba esasi mbutanwa ne bagoberera ne bagenda ne babbe mundu. So lwaki bakwata ababbi because kiba kiraga omukulembeze yawaddeko obujulizi babbi babbe mundu
bali batandika war
anti babbe mundu
tebagenda mu supermarkets ne
babba emundu ezitali zaabwe president yawaddeko obujulizi.
People stole guns mwe mubba obusimu byanjawulo
katawo sagira mazima zero.
People are like low budget thieves.
What are you insinuating? What is your low budget?
Stealing obusimu bwa mapesa, very low budget.
My goodness.
Abana babba kande ennaku zino goddawo baana babba weave waliwo saluni mwe nabadde ne babba ayirashi y'omwana omu n'aginoonya n'agamba the girl that has been here has taken my eyelash.
By the post, snatch weaves from people's heads these days. You're walking with 1 M on your head, 2 M.
Yeah, even lashes cost about 300,000, 250, 100. So why don't you start?
Lashes?
Yeah. Not rashes.
Jojo amanyi obwamba n'embuuza bamme kaseera zayogereramu tezituuka eyo.
Anti zirimu enjawulo, zirimu ebika.
Kati kambuze tekonoone kaaka akabiri mu etaano.
Olowooza lwaki banaaza amaaso nga bagadde ojinga banaawe.
Obanga anaaze nankani. Tolina kuleeta magalo go gonna.
Now, there's a family of the kid who died recently. The kid who got a COVID-19 jab from a school called St. Martin's in a secondary school in MPJ. This kid, during the launch of vaccination for children, Ministry of Health, of course, announced, there was a time that they announced that we shall do mandatory vaccination. Then they backtracked on that statement. But by the time they announced, they had visited some schools and they had already done vaccination on some kids. So apparently from St. Martin's, SS, there was a 14-year-old boy, Jonathan Luyinda. He was actually admitted at Chirudu for months. He got vaccinated with Pfizer. Shortly after he was vaccinated, his body organs started deteriorating and he was taken to hospital. So he died last month. Multiple organ failure, body system started failing, and the family has since attributed it to the COVID-19 jab, Pfizer, that he got. So they have run to court. They are suing the government, Ministry of Health, and the school. They say the government was negligent.
First of all, did the school get permission from the parents to vaccinate the child?
The school didn't get permission.
They're screwed.
Because they just vaccinated kids. So this boy suffered those consequences.
You don't just inject someone's child with whatever it is that you are injecting them with without consulting or getting approval written, by the way, from a parent.
Yeah, that consent must be there. Manga. Kati bamtute mcourt, they are taking government and St. Martin SS to court, and they say they want payment 20 million for only general damages, medical and burial, and they also want another 5 billion shillings. Yeah, 20 million only.
I was going to say, yo, just give up.
Waste
You want
of time, eh?
Of course, there's
They'll
no
just call
amount
you for a
of
committee
there's
and
no
give you
amount
like
of
20.
money that you there's no price that you can put to
on a child, on
a
using
child.
someone.
Yes,
anyone.
a 14-year-old obeera munayo ng'okuziza omwana oba okitegeera.
Waliwo ebintu byentya mu statement ye mulimu atute gavumenti mu kooti.
Ministry of Health yabatute mu kooti.
Kati Ministry of Health is okay naye okutwala gavumenti.
Kati Ministry of Health ye government.
Ye gavumenti
Gye
batute mu kooti. Mabirizi bwe yasembayo kikola mabirizi simanyi kikyamutuukako.
Kati these cases are different, by the way. Ebya mabirizi, they are a bit different from the loss of a child's life, and you can truly see that they both Ministry of Health and this.
Recently, I was having a conversation with Little Joe. Little Joe was telling me abana beje basomera bakiriza abana okutwala emmere ku somero, and I was telling him omwana wange jasomera tibakiriza abana okutwala emmere ku somero because these are the things that schools want to avoid. Nti omwana weno yalese emmere n'awaako omwana w'oli emmere, you don't know what is going to come out of stuff like that.
Exactly.
So most schools now actually avoid
taking food
because you don't know which child is going to share food with which child and what is going to happen.
Mama yanyumizaako gye yasomera baali babapakingira emmere naye nga waliwo omwana yaliira eri kati olwokuba yalina effujjo yadduka agenda eri oli omwana yamusanga ali akagalo kumbe bali abantu.
Abaana b'ennaku zino bali delicate.
Go mazima mama era mama yankuza ngamba tolya mmere ey'abantu babalala.
Abaana balina endwadde zaabwe. Omwana abeerawo nga they are this intolerant, this that, they cannot just eat anything. Now here you are at school injecting someone's child. Are you mad?
That was
wrong.
Nze amo wange temukwatako.
I don't care.
No, the Ministry of Health made
I don't
it
care
clear.
if the vaccine is safe or not, whether it was from the vaccine or not, but you don't inject someone's
because
child.
the Ministry of Health has since said there were other kids who were vaccinated and they
are
also
well.
did not have such symptoms. So this family, I think, has they have their evidence to show that this kid actually died from effects of the vaccine.
Wow.
That is why they are boldly running to court. So let's see how that plays out.
Wow.
They have bold. Bold, yeah. Even Mambo. Yes.
Now, there's a mother who killed her 3 children, biological children. She hawked them to death.
Why? Is she okay? Is she sane?
In Hoima. Okay, she's actually a bit mental, but she understands what she was doing.
What do you mean a bit mental but understands?
Oh, okay. This is a woman. She's from Chikube district.
Chikube.
So she went to see her parents in Chibale. So when she went to see her parents, she went with the kids, 3 of her children. One is 11 months, another one is 3 years, and another is 5 years. She went with them to see her parents. They gave her a room that was for her brother. So just on 25th, she just got a sharp panga and hawked the kids.
At night?
Yes, at night. And that's how they died. So shortly after she did that, they took her to police. She told the police that, for me, it is true, I killed my children. When they did a test on her, they actually realized she's not very fine, but they need to do added tests to see if she was psychological, like if she was okay in the right senses. Because
but
the reason
you've already
she went to
run
see
a
her
test
parents,
and you said she was not fine, and now you want to see if she was what?
There are other tests they have to do to conclude if she was really fine.
Lwaki buli bintu bebakola byali bikoma mu kkubo?
Because a mother,
why do they correspond everything?
Actually, investigations.
Surely, a mother in her sense state
omwana ow'emyezi 11 n'omufumita n'ow'emyaka 3 n'ow'emyaka 5.
Anti kyova olabanga nti tewali maama ategeera obulungi agenda okukola ekintu ng'ekyo. So clearly, maybe she's not sane.
Yeah, okay. From the story, she had gone home because of mental issues. I should get treatment. I think she was going to seek herbal kind of treatment because her parents had called her. So maybe we'd say the parents were negligent to leave her with the kids. Because if you know,
also, and sometimes we take issues very, very unseriously. Yeah, you're going to see men that are going to see omuntu clearly aina ekyamu ku bwongo abeera ku street bamulaba nti mulalu and they make them pregnant.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I fail to understand those men. Like,
omuntu mulalu omwana we agenda mukuza atya lwaki omuntu ng'oyo muwolubuto.
But surprisingly these women give birth properly.
Yeah, they do, but what are you thinking? Like, how is she going to raise a child?
Tomorrow you're watching your kid
on the street with a mother that is mad.
Nongo jango mugambo manyi yenze tata omwana mbadde nsaba omwana mutwale ku ssomero.
The big roundup in the evening rush, reloaded. It's brand new, tastes better, and the bottle is more recyclable.